What is up, YouTube? If you caught my last video, it was basically a rebuttal to Crap's video where he talks about all kinds of stuff that PlayStation gamers are angry and salty about. And about 99% of his video was nothing but a bunch of lies. However, there are indeed things that PlayStation fans are definitely salty over. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the honest truth about what us PlayStation gamers have been pissed off about and salty over. Because no, contrary to popular belief, we don't just bend over and suck Sony's corporate dick when shit hits the fan, okay? We have our issues and we speak out about them. So here are just some of the things that have had PlayStation gamers pissed off over the past few years. So I'm going to start off by hitting this dead horse once again and say that the PlayStation, the PSN hack of 2011, I know you hate hearing about it, I hate hearing about it too, but it was pretty friggin' bad, okay? And here's the thing, I can't speak for the entire community, only for myself. So your opinion on the matter may differ from what I'm about to say, but here's where I stand on it. I feel bad for Sony that the PlayStation Network got hacked, because PSN was the victim of a cyber attack and Sony wasn't prepared to stop or prevent it. So in a way it was sort of Sony's fault, but in a way it wasn't, because yes, they were victims of an attack, however they should have had better security measures in place. And it was a complete shame that people's credit cards were compromised, and it really made people apprehensive about putting their info online. For me though, it wasn't really a big deal because I just used PSN cards, I didn't use my credit card. And the service was free back then, so it's not like I was losing money while it was down or anything like that. But it was still a blunder, a huge one. And I think they recovered from it very well because, now we have multiple options on the PS4, so we don't even have to use our credit card info at all if we don't want. We can link our PayPal accounts, which is super secure. You can even link your account with your cell phone company and pay through your phone bill if you want. I mean, they just gave us a few options in case you're apprehensive about using your credit card. You have other options now that are even more secure than credit card. Either way, PlayStation fans were definitely pissed that it happened, and we will be pissed twice as much if it ever happens again. So it better fucking not happen again. Anyways, let's see. Something else we were pissed about is fucking Drive Club. Oh my god, this game was originally supposed to launch as a free game at launch, at the PS4's launch, but instead it gets delayed an entire year and then releases as a full retail game. And on top of that, it was broken as fuck when it launched. And I mean, it took them like a month to fix the online multiplayer, and then it only took another 8 months or 9 months, however long it was, to finally release the free PSN version. I mean, that's shady as fuck. Why did they say that shit and then backpedal? And they didn't give us any reasons or any explanations. It was bullshit. And speaking on behalf of that, where the fuck is Deep Down? I mean, if that shit's canceled, just fucking say so. You know what I mean? Because we haven't seen that shit in like a year or more. And I'm starting to think that shit got canceled. Because, yeah, it's nowhere to be seen. So, I mean, if it is, just say so. Because some people are excited about that shit. You know what I mean? Something else I'm pissed off about is PlayStation Now. Now, I'm not really the type to want to play old games, so it sort of bothers me that Sony has invested so much into it, and from what I see, people generally aren't too happy with the price points or even the service itself. I mean, I never see anybody saying, oh yeah, I got PlayStation Now and it's awesome. I haven't seen that, you know what I mean? And, Sony bought the Gaikai Cloud service to power this PlayStation Now, and I really don't see it being a huge popular thing, so I think it was sort of a wasted investment. I mean, that money could have been spent on better things like better service for the core online multiplayer service, for example, not this streaming service which really isn't taking off probably as much as they hoped it would. On the same note, EA Access, which is a similar but different service that Microsoft Xbox One has, I mean, this is something that I also have absolutely zero interest in. However, what the fuck gave Sony the right to not let us have it? I mean, they thought it was okay to make the decision for us instead of allowing us to decide for ourselves whether or not we want to subscribe to it. That's not cool in my books because, I mean, I know some sports fans who would have loved to have that shit. Now, personally, as a subscriber of PSN since the launch of PS3, and I mean like fucking day one, I'm kind of pissed that I'm unable to change my name, my user ID. I mean, it's going on about 10 years, and I want a new one. I don't want to have to start over, rebuild my friends list with 0 trophies. I mean, is that really hard to do? I'll even pay for that shit. I don't care. I just want a new friggin' PSN name. Not a big request in my opinion, and we've been asking for it for a while. Now anyways, here's another thing that I know PS4 gamers are pissed about. Parity. Many of us bought this console over the Xbox One because it's more powerful, so let us have that power, let us see that power. We don't give a damn if Xbox fans get lower resolution or crappy frame rates or whatever, but don't compromise our experience just to make them feel better. That ain't gonna fly with us. And on the same topic, even cross-gen parity is bullshit. Because if I remember correctly, I believe Bungie made Destiny 30 frames per second on the PS4 and X1 so it could match the experience of the PS3 and 360 versions. What the fuck is that? I mean, we all bought new powerful consoles. I mean, too bad for last gen people. Give them 30 and give us 60 if that's possible. Don't cater to them because they didn't upgrade. That's balls, man. And you can fuck your parity with a barbed wire bat. That's what you can do. No parity, never. Give us what we fucking paid for. That's, I mean, too bad if other inferior platforms don't like it. Too bad for them. They made their choice. They made their bed, let them sleep in it. But yeah, I think that's it. I can't really think of anything else that PlayStation gamers are truly pissed off about. I mean, no one was pissed about the Tomb Raider timed exclusive thing because we all knew it was coming to PS4 anyway. No one was pissed about Infamous or The Order downgrades apparently because that was just bullshit. Those games launched just as they were advertised. They look gorgeous, they look amazing. No one was pissed about the remasters of The Last of Us or God of War or the upcoming Uncharted collection because, you know, those were made mainly for new PlayStation gamers. You know, the ones that jump from Xbox 360 to PS4. That's what these remasters were made for. Even though a lot of us that played them last gen are still having a blast replaying them with their upgraded specs. I mean, there's lots of things that people accuse us of being angry or salty over. It's just not true. Overall, I'd say we're pretty damn happy with our games. We're happy with our service. We're happy with our community. And the future is looking bright as well. Really don't have much to complain about. So that's going to be it. I mean, I take pride in bringing honesty to my channel, so I just wanted to let people know that, you know, it's not all rainbows and lollipops in PlayStation land. We don't agree with every move Sony makes, and we do get pissed at them sometimes, so, you know, don't think we just let things slide and forgive and forget and just suck Sony's corporate dick all day long. It's not like that at all. Big misconceptions here. But like I said, I can only speak for myself, so other members of the community may have a totally different opinion on the things I talked about. Either way, guys, I'm done for now. I'm Vile Self. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, villains. Later.